Hi everyone, welcome to our first summer reading story time for preschool. In case you guys haven't heard yet, our theme this summer is Imagine Your Story. And so we wanted to help give you guys some ideas for imagining your own stories at home. And so what we're going to do is each week we're going to go around the world to a different continent and read some stories from there. Some of these may sound familiar because a lot of stories go around the world and they get their own little twist. And some are new, so of course, they'll be really fun and interesting to hear. We hope you guys get some really good ideas for any stories you ever might want to tell us of your own. So first up this week we have North America, and that includes of course not just the US but also Canada and Mexico and a little bit around there, and not to forget Alaska and Hawaii and of course Greenland and Iceland, kind of way up there in the corner. So if you guys are ready, don't forget we're going to do a different continent each week, so if this one isn't quite to your liking, don't worry, we'll be somewhere else next week. So first, we're going to do a new song. Some of you may remember we did this before. Some of you may not. We're going to be dragons and we're going to be flying around the world. And first, of course, we're going to fly. So you got to get your dragon wings and fly. And then you got to hop because you got to practice your landing. So like first hop one foot, hop the other. And then, of course, got to get them all warmed up together and bounce. So bounce, dragon, bounce. And then finally, we've landed and we made a safe trip. So roar, dragon, roar. I hear those big roars at home. Hear them all the way from the library. And the tune for this is to the tune of Skip to My Lou. So skip, Lou, Lou, skip to my Lou. Skip to my Lou, my darling. In case it's been a little while since you've heard it. So if you guys are ready, in 3, 2, 1. Fly, fly, dragon, fly, 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 dragon, fly, 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 dragon, fly, fly way up in the sky. We're gonna hop now. So hop, hop, dragon, hop, 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 dragon, hop, 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 dragon, hop. Hop all around, then stop. Now we landed, so we're gonna bounce. So bounce, bounce, dragon, bounce, 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 dragon, bounce, 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 dragon, bounce, bounce up to the sky. And we're so happy about landing, we gotta roar. So if you're ready, roar, roar, dragon, roar. Roar, roar, dragon, roar. Roar, roar, dragon, roar. Roar up to the sky. All right. So that was a good first run through. We'll do it this time again without stopping. So if you guys are ready, in 3, 2, 1. Fly, fly, dragon, fly. Fly, fly, dragon, fly, 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 dragon, fly, fly up to the sky. Hop, hop, dragon, hop, 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 dragon, hop, 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 dragon, hop, hop all around, then stop. Bounce, bounce, dragon, bounce, bounce, bounce. Dragon, bounce, 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 dragon, bounce, bounce up to the sky. Roar, roar, dragon, roar. Roar, roar, dragon, roar. Roar, roar, dragon, roar. Roar up to the sky. All right, good job, you guys. And of course, if you're ready to sing some stories, or read some stories, if you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you'd like to read a book, listen up and take a look. If you're ready for a story, clap your hands. If you're ready for a story, take a seat, sit down. If you're ready for a story, take a seat, sit down. Quiet down, take a seat. Make your hands all nice and neat. If you're ready for a story, take a seat. All right. So our first story is Sally Ann, Thunder Ann, Whirlwind Crockett, retold by Karen Lee Cohen, illustrated by Ariane Dewey. So you guys may have heard of Davy Crockett, but Sally Ann, Thunder Ann, Whirlwind Crockett is his wife, and she's got a bit of story behind her too. So Sally Ann, Thunder Ann, Whirlwind Crockett lived long ago near the Mississippi River. Her husband was Davy Crockett. Now that lady was made of thunder with a little dash of whirlwind. She wore a beehive for a bonnet and a bearskin for a dress. Her toothpick was a bowie knife. She could stomp a litter of wildcats and smash a band of starving wolves. She could outscream an eagle and outclaw a mountain lion. She could skin a bear faster than an alligator swallows a fish. See, she got it off so fast that bear's just walking away. She walked like an ox and ran like a fox. She could wade the wide Mississippi without getting wet, and she could jump over the Grand Canyon with both eyes shut. She could do just about anything, and nothing on earth scared her. Nothing. But she never bragged, and she never fought a man, woman, or critter for no good reason. Now, Mike Fink lived along the Mississippi too. He was a bad man, always looking for a fight. He could be any man except his enemy, Davy Crockett. Their fights ended in a draw, and when Mike Fink wasn't fighting, he was bragging. One day, Mike walked into a tavern. He jumped on a table and roared, "Half of me is a wild horse and half is alligator, and the rest is crooked nails and red-hot snapping turtles. I can outrun, outshoot, outfight any man. If any man says that's not true, let him step up and fight." No man dared to fight bad man Mike Fink, but Davy Crockett was in that tavern, and he was sick of hearing Mike Fink brag. "You don't scare me," Davy said, "and you couldn't even scare my sweet little wife, Sally Ann, Thunder Ann, Whirlwind Crockett." Mike roared, "I'll bet you a dozen wildcats I can scare her teeth loose." And the bet was made. So one evening by the river, Mike found an alligator. He skinned it and crept inside the skin. Then he crawled along the river, and there was Sally Ann, Thunder Ann, Whirlwind Crockett out for her nightly walk. Mike crawled towards Sally Ann. He poked the alligator's head here and there. He opened its jaws big and wide. He let out a horrible cry. He nearly scared himself out of the alligator skin. But Sally Ann wasn't scared, not one little bit. She just stepped aside as if that alligator were a dead stump. So Mike crawled closer and stood up on his hind legs. Then he threw his front paws around Sally Ann. Sally Ann, Thunder Ann, Whirlwind Crockett didn't let just any critter hug her. Her rage rose higher than a Mississippi flood. Her eyes flashed lightning. The night sky lit up like day. Mike was scareder than a raccoon looking down a rifle barrel, but he thought of his bet with Davy Crockett. He kept circling Sally Ann and wagging his tail. "That's enough, you worm," said Sally Ann Thunder Ann Whirlwind Crockett, and she pulled out her toothpick. With one swing, she cut off the head of that alligator. It flew 50 feet into the Mississippi River. Then she could see it was just Bad Man Mike Fink playing a trick. "You lowly skunk," she said, "trying to scare a lady out on her nightly walk? Now stand up and fight like a man." She threw down her toothpick and rolled up her sleeves. She battered poor Mike till he fainted. She was still in a rage, but she wouldn't touch a man who was down, so she just walked off. Mike didn't wake up till the next day. He couldn't tell his friends he'd been beaten by a woman. Instead, he bragged, "I got swallowed by an alligator, but I was chock full of fight and cut my way out, and here I am." Still, a bet was a bet, so he caught a dozen wildcats and gave them to Davy Crockett. But that wasn't the end of it. One night by the river, Sally Ann Thunder Ann Whirlwind Crockett met Bad Man Mike Fink. Her rage rose higher than a Mississippi flood. She lit the sky with lightning from her eye. And this time it scared Mike Fink's teeth loose. From then on, Bad Man Mike Fink had a mouthful of loose teeth, and every time he bragged, those teeth rattled. And everyone got a good laugh. The end. That was a really good story. So you guys ready to do a little stretching with follow me, 1, 2, 3. Follow me, it's as easy as can be. Follow me,
1, 2, 3, clap your hands, spin around, bend your knees, touch the ground. Follow me, it's as easy as can be. Follow me, 1, 2, 3, wiggle your fingers, tippy toe, stretch up high, wave hello. Follow me, it's as easy as can be. Follow me, 1, 2, 3, flap your arms, stomp your feet, pat your back, take a seat.
Alright, that's so much fun, and you guys always do such a good job with it. So if you guys are ready for another story. This one, again, you may have heard before, but this is a slight tweak to it, called Froggy Went A-Courting, an old tale with a new twist, by Marjorie Priceman. Froggy went a-courtin'. He did ride a taxicab to the Upper West Side. jumped out at Miss Mouse's place, anticipation on his face. Frog got down on bended knee, said, "Mrs. Mouse, will you marry me?" Mousie nodded her consent. White lights announced the big event, Frog and Mouse to marry. Then Auntie Rat cried, rushing in, "You cannot marry an amphibian, a slimy frog, he's not our kind." But Mousie had made up her mind. Where will the wedding party be? On top of the Statue of Liberty. Who will make the wedding gown? Miss Dragonfly in Chinatown. How many layers for the cake? As many as floors in the Empire State. Auntie Rat shook her head. "This wedding must be stopped," she said. But into town the guests did funnel, some by bridge and some by tunnel. First to come were a pair of fishes. They set out the dinner dishes. Next to come were a bunch of bees, played some jazzy melodies. Third to come was a bushy squirrel, took Miss Sparrow for a whirl. Mr. Katydid came forth with Ladybug and Gypsy Moth. Finally came Spotted Snail, then came a guest with a long black tail. The tail belonged to a big tomcat. He ran after Auntie Rat. The party bolted just in time to jump on board the circle line. For Auntie Rat, they all did cry. A speech was made by Firefly. "Though cat ate rat, there's no denial. Aunt Rat at last made someone smile." So Pigeon turned to navigating, all resumed their celebrating. Bees picked up their horns to play, Ladybug caught the bride's bouquet. The cake was cut, a toast was said, all the wedding guests were fed. Frog and Mouse danced one last dance, then caught a plane to Paris, France. And then they were alone again, one rodent, one amphibian. The end. That was a really good story too, you guys. That's all the time we have for now. If you guys want to hear more stories from North America, be sure to tune in to Pajama Storytime and Rhythm and Rhyme, because we've got more lined up and planned for you. And again, for summer reading that's going on, we're using Beanstack again, so just re-register with your emails that you used last year. If you guys need any help though, or kind of can't remember the steps to get online for it, just call or email the library, 214-975-0430, Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 5, and a staff member can help you. Or if you email library@littleelm.org, we'll get back to you as soon as we're in the office and able to, and we'll help you out, because we know you guys want to get your summer reading done and get your shot at some pretty cool prizes, because they are really good and fun. So before we go, we're going to sing our goodbye song in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. It's time to say goodbye. Bye, everyone.